Spain and Portugal share the Iberian Peninsula, a landmass rich in history, culture, and dramatic landscapes. For centuries, these two nations have existed side by side, their destinies closely linked yet distinctly separate. Between them lies one of Europe's oldest borders, a line that has witnessed countless stories of rivalry, cooperation, and survival. Their histories are deeply intertwined. Both lands were shaped by the might of the Roman Empire and later by the centuries-long struggle of the Reconquista, as Christian kingdoms fought to reclaim territory from the Moors. Despite their proximity and shared past, Portugal never became part of Spain. There were moments in history when it seemed inevitable, but Portugal always managed to hold on to its independence. Spain, with its larger population and greater resources, often overshadowed its neighbor. Yet it could never fully absorb Portugal, no matter how strong or ambitious it became. The reasons for Portugal's survival are complex. Geography played a crucial role, with natural barriers like mountains and rivers providing protection. But strategy, diplomacy, and a fierce sense of national identity were just as important. Portugal's story is one of resilience, clever maneuvering, and a determination to remain distinct. Time and again, its people rose to defend their homeland, forging a unique path. Understanding this history helps us see Portugal as more than just a small country on the edge of Europe. It's a nation with a proud, unbreakable spirit and a legacy of independence. Spain, meanwhile, became a global superpower, amassing vast armies and unimaginable wealth from its overseas colonies. Its influence stretched across continents. Yet every attempt to bring Portugal under Spanish rule, whether through war, marriage, or political intrigue, ultimately failed. The border remained, a testament to Portugal's tenacity. This enduring resilience is woven into the fabric of Portuguese identity, celebrated in festivals, remembered in stories, and honored by generations. In the chapters ahead, we'll explore how geography, legendary heroes, powerful alliances, and a vibrant culture all played their part in shaping Portugal's destiny. Portugal's independence is about more than kings and battles. It's about the land itself, the everyday people, and their unwavering determination to remain free. These elements formed a shield, allowing Portugal not just to survive but to flourish as a proud, separate nation with its own voice. With its gaze set outward, Portugal looked to the Atlantic, embracing the sea and the world beyond its shores. Join us as we uncover the remarkable story of how Portugal carved its own path, standing strong beside its powerful neighbor, yet always remaining uniquely itself. Portugal's geography has always played a crucial role in its history, acting as both a shield and a gateway. The country's dramatic cliffs and rocky shores formed its first and most reliable line of defense against would-be invaders. The vast Atlantic Ocean, stretching endlessly along Portugal's western edge, created a formidable natural barrier that few dared to cross. Violent storms, towering cliffs, and unpredictable ocean currents made any attempt at naval invasion both risky and treacherous, deterring many enemies before they even set sail. But rather than fearing the sea, the Portuguese embraced it. They became master sailors and innovative shipbuilders, turning their greatest obstacle into their greatest strength. Their navy, though smaller than Spain's, was intimately familiar with every hidden cove, narrow inlet, and shifting sandbar, giving them a crucial home advantage in times of conflict. The ocean didn't just protect Portugal, it shaped its people, fostering a proud maritime culture and giving the nation a unique edge in both defense and exploration. Prevailing winds and powerful currents often delayed or scattered enemy fleets, buying Portugal precious time to prepare or respond to threats. In many ways, the sea was more than just a barrier. It was an active ally, working alongside the Portuguese to keep invaders at bay. This deep connection to the Atlantic inspired Portugal to look outward, focusing on exploration and discovery, rather than being drawn into endless continental wars. Spain, Portugal's powerful neighbor, often set its ambitions elsewhere, which further reduced the frequency of direct conflict between the two nations. Portugal's geography didn't just protect it from invasion, it shaped its destiny, influencing its culture, economy, and place in the world. The ocean fostered a resilient and adventurous spirit among the Portuguese, creating a national identity distinct from its larger neighbor. Together, Portugal's land and sea formed a powerful partnership, making the country a challenging and elusive prize for any would-be conqueror. Inland, Portugal's rivers and mountains added more layers of defense. Major rivers like the Douro, Tagus, and Guadiana acted as natural moats, difficult for invading armies to cross. destroyed bridges and defended crossings slowed attackers, giving defenders time to prepare. The hilly, broken terrain made it hard for large armies to maneuver or supply themselves. The northern border's mountains, like the Serra da Estrela, formed formidable barriers. Few passes meant predictable invasion routes, easily defended by locals. These natural obstacles stretched invaders' resources and favored those who knew the land. Portugal's landscape was a silent ally, making conquest costly and difficult. Geography didn't make invasion impossible, but it made it a daunting challenge. The land itself helped preserve Portugal's independence. Portugal's remarkable journey to independence began with the bold actions of Afonso Henriques in the 12th century, a time when the Iberian Peninsula was a patchwork of warring kingdoms and shifting alliances. Driven by ambition and a vision for a new nation, Afonso rebelled against the King of Leon and Castile. He fought not only the Moors who controlled much of the land, but also his own family members, risking everything to carve out a new kingdom for his people. After his decisive victory at the Battle of São Mamede in 1128, Afonso boldly declared himself ruler. He began the difficult process of seeking recognition from neighboring powers, determined to legitimize his claim. The Treaty of Zamora in 1143 marked a turning point, as Leon and Castile formally acknowledged Afonso as King of Portugal, setting the stage for a new era in the region. True independence, however, required more than just local recognition. In 1179, papal approval from Rome finally arrived, cementing Portugal's status as a legitimate kingdom in the eyes of all Europe. This early struggle for sovereignty set a powerful precedent. Portugal would always fight fiercely to defend its freedom, no matter the odds or the enemies it faced. The birth of the new kingdom was truly forged in the fires of conflict, resilience, and unwavering determination. From these early days, a strong sense of national identity and pride began to take root, uniting the people of Portugal under a common cause. The memory of this hard-fought struggle inspired countless future generations, reminding them of the sacrifices made to secure their sovereignty and independence. Portugal's independence was never simply handed over. It was earned through courage, sacrifice, and relentless determination. The groundwork laid by Afonso Henriques and his followers paved the way for centuries of proud self-rule and national growth. Today, the enduring spirit of Afonso Henriques remains a cornerstone of Portuguese history, inspiring the nation to honor its past and look boldly to the future. The Battle of Aljubarrota in 1385 was a turning point for Portugal. With no clear heir, Castile tried to claim the Portuguese throne, threatening independence. Many nobles sided with Castile, but the people rallied behind King John I and his general, Nuno Álvares Pereira. Outnumbered, the Portuguese chose their ground wisely and used innovative tactics. English longbowmen, their allies, helped disrupt Castilian cavalry. Against the odds, the Portuguese won a stunning victory. Castile's defeat secured Portugal's independence for centuries. The battle became a symbol of resistance and national pride. The House of Aviz was firmly established on the throne. Aljubarrota showed that leadership, tactics, and willpower could overcome size. The victory inspired generations to defend their nation. Portugal's spirit was unbreakable. Aljubarrota remains a defining moment in its history. Portugal's alliance with England, sealed by the Treaty of Windsor in 1386, is the world's oldest. This pact promised mutual support and proved invaluable for centuries. English archers fought at Aljubarrota, and later, English support deterred Spanish invasions. The alliance wasn't just military, it fostered strong trade ties like the export of port wine. Economic interdependence made the relationship even stronger. During the Napoleonic Wars, British troops helped Portugal drive out French and Spanish forces. This enduring friendship gave Portugal security and breathing room. With England as an ally, Portugal could focus on exploration and trade. The alliance was a cornerstone of Portuguese independence. It's a testament to the power of smart diplomacy. Portugal's oldest friendship helped keep it free. Portugal's ambitions reached far beyond its borders. In the Age of Discovery, explorers like Vasco da Gama opened new trade routes and built a global empire. Wealth from Brazil, Africa, and Asia flowed into Lisbon, funding a strong navy and defenses. The empire gave Portugal economic power far beyond its size. Overseas interests set Portugal apart from Spain, reducing direct rivalry. Managing distant colonies developed unique skills in navigation, shipbuilding, and diplomacy. The empire became a source of national pride and identity. Portugal's global reach made it resilient at home. The wealth and skills gained overseas helped defend the homeland. The empire was more than riches, it was a shield. Portugal's world vision helped secure its independence. In 1580, Portugal lost its king and fell under Spanish rule, beginning the Iberian Union. Though Portugal kept its laws and language, Spanish control bred resentment. Economic hardship and loss of autonomy fueled discontent. In 1640, Portuguese nobles led a revolt, proclaiming John IV as king and starting the Restoration War. The struggle lasted 28 years, with Portugal fighting fiercely to reclaim independence. England and France eventually supported the Portuguese cause. The war tested Portugal's resolve, but the spirit of resistance prevailed. In 1668, Spain recognized Portugal's independence with the Treaty of Lisbon. Even after decades of foreign rule, the desire for self-governance endured. The Restoration War proved Portugal's determination could not be extinguished. The legacy of Aljubarrota lived on. Portugal reclaimed its freedom through unity and perseverance. Portugal's independence is rooted in more than geography and battles, it's in its culture and identity. The Portuguese language, distinct from Spanish, created a strong cultural boundary. Fado music, unique foods, and festivals set Portugal apart. These traditions fostered unity and pride, making assimilation unlikely. The Age of Discovery gave Portugal a global legacy and sense of importance. National pride fueled resilience and the will to remain independent. Geography, courage, alliances, and wealth all played roles. But it was the unshakable sense of being Portuguese that held it all together. Portugal's story is one of survival, spirit, and self-determination. Its people protected something unique: language, culture, and history. All these threads wove a strong national fabric. Portugal's independence is a testament to its enduring spirit. Against the odds, it remains a proud, sovereign nation.